How Manchester United could line up under Erik ten Hag next season. With Manchester United close to appointing Erik ten Hag as their next permanent manager, the focus will soon turn to the summer and how the Dutchman can improve the squad. The Red Devils have underachieved in what will be another trophyless season and are up against it in their battle to qualify for next season's Champions League. The current Ajax boss is therefore likely to have to oversee an overhaul of the squad, with key areas needing significant investment and many stars' names potentially on their way out of Old Trafford. United scouts were at La Ceramica Stadium on Wednesday night to watch Villarreal goalscorer Arnaut Danjuma against Bayern Munich, and a whole host of names have also been linked with summer moves to United. Here, Sportsmail looks at how United could line up next season under the 52-year-old, who is now set to be named Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's long-term replacement. Goalkeeper Man United may be looking at upheaval in plenty of areas, but David De Gea is likely to keep his position as number one under Ten Hag. Trevor Sinclair insisted the Spain international should be ditched by the club because he is not good enough with his feet. But De Gea is still putting in commendable performance as a shot stopper in the United goal and has kept the score down at times this season. A leader in the dressing room and also one of the longest-serving players, in a summer which will see plenty of change, they would be wise to stick with a player in a position which should not be a priority this summer. There may well be a change at number 2, though with Dean Henderson's future uncertain, and RB Salzburg goalkeeper Philipp Kohn has reportedly been identified as the man to give De Gea competition. Defense. The back four will be a key area to address in the summer window, with the likes of captain Harry Maguire having come under intense scrutiny this season following a number of errors. Sportsmail revealed last month the club are planning to sign a world-class centre-back, and while Jurrien Timber may not yet fall into that category, reports in Holland have linked the Ajax defender with following Ten Hag to Old Trafford. He would likely partner Raphael Varane, who was signed just last summer from Real Madrid but has had an indifferent first season in English football. Maguire would therefore drop to the bench and join fellow centre-back Victor Lindelof on it, while Wan-Bissaka and Alex Telles could continue to be on standby in the full-back positions. The partnership in central midfield between Fred and Scott McTominay has never convinced the majority of the Man United fanbase, while £89 million signing Paul Pogba is set to end a second stint at United by leaving on a free transfer. Nemanja Matic is the other current option, but turns 34 next season, but there have been plenty of names linked which will be familiar. The Telegraph are reporting Ten Hag's summer warchest will include the funds to sign £150 million rated West Ham midfielder Declan Rice, while the Manchester Evening News also report that United are working on a deal to sign Leeds' Calvin Phillips. The pair shone for England at Euro 2020 as a midfield partnership as Gareth Southgate's men reached the final, and United could look to them to add stability to their central midfield. The one who may be hard done by if the England duo are signed is Brazilian Fred, who has excelled in an underperforming side in recent weeks, but he takes up a position on the bench in this squad. Forwards. Again, there are plenty of doubts over current options, with veterans Cristiano Ronaldo and Edinson Cavani among the favourites to leave. Marcus Rashford is also considering his future at the club, while fringe players like Jesse Lingard could also leave. But Sportsmail understands United scouts were in attendance to watch former Bournemouth star Arnaut Danjuma score the only goal of the game for Villarreal in their Champions League quarter-final first-leg win against Bayern Munich. Bruno Fernandes was handed a new £240,000 per week contract until 2026 last week, and even though some reports suggest Ten Hag is keen to try and revive fellow Dutchman Donny van de Beek's Old Trafford career, the Portuguese is likely to start as the attacking midfielder. Jadon Sancho will also hope to add more consistency to his game and become United's undisputed left winger ahead of Anthony Elanga in his second season. But a centre-forward is likely to be a priority, and the Telegraph claim Tottenham and England star Harry Kane is a top target. Kane was heavily linked with a move to Manchester City last summer, but Spurs managed to resist their interest and kept hold of him. Whether he wants to leave now Antonio Conte is at the club remains to be seen, plus Daniel Levy is thought to have slapped a £100 million price tag on his star man. Bench. With 5 substitutes set to be allowed in the Premier League next season, 9 replacements will be allowed next season. Philipp Kohn, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Alex Telles, Fred Scott McTominay, Anthony Elanga, Donny van de Beek, Marcus Rashford. Manchester United, 4-2-3-1, David De Gea, Diogo Dalot, Jurrien Timber, Raphael Varane, Luke Shaw, Declan Rice, Calvin Phillips, Arnaut Danjuma, Bruno Fernandes, Jadon Sancho, Harry Kane. Subs: Philipp Kohn, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Alex Telles, Fred, Anthony Alanka, Marcus Rashford, Donny van de Beek.